So first off, we'll unbox the Fairyloot. So I've got two Fairyloot book boxes because I've purposely kept my December book box and not opened it until the new year. So let's start with our December box. So the reason why we've got so many book boxes is because it went over my head and I forgot that I've actually am subscribed to the other two book boxes. I've just put them on hold. And when 3 book boxes came, it was like Christmas all over again. So this is the December book box by Fairyloot. So I don't know, we'll probably see some December items here that maybe I could have used in December, but hey ho, if not, I can use it this coming December. Okay, let's look for our spoiler card. I don't know if they've included a spoiler card. Okay, no spoiler card. Let's wing it. So first off, we've got, it looks like a lunchbox. I think it's a lunchbox. For everyone that's opened this before, is this a lunchbox? It looks like a lunchbox. Let's open it up. So yes, it is a lunchbox, I think. If it's not a lunchbox, I'm gonna use it as a lunchbox. Who's to tell me what a lunchbox is, hey? So next is a Howl's tea light, a tea light holder from Howl's Moving Castle. Let us see. Oh, okay. It's one of those things where if you arrange it and you put a tea light under it, it spins around. So this little thing here will just keep on spinning. It has some ornaments with it, which is cute. There we go. Autofocus. Cute. The next item is a scarf. Okay, I think I kind of know what the book is now, even without the spoiler card, because it says What the River Knows. Let's see the scarf. Oh, this is pretty. Can you see that? It's a pretty scarf. Oh, we've got some more bookends. I definitely need them. My books over there are looking a little bit crazy. So they're pretty. I'm not quite sure whether this is from Silver in the Bone because it looks like a sword, but I'm also not quite sure whether that's the waves. So is that a Starless Sea? I don't know, who knows? We don't have a spoiler card, so this is all... The spoiler card might be underneath, but maybe that's the fun of this, guessing who it's from or where it's from. Yes, they are. The spoiler card is underneath. We've got our tarot cards. So we've got the 8 of Moons and the 7 of Moons. So this is the 8 of Moon and this is the 7 of Moon. Without looking at the spoiler card, I don't know who they are. Let us see. So this is the spoiler card. So the first one is not a lunchbox. Not a lunchbox. It's a packing cube by No One Designs. And the satin scarf is from the book of December, What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanez. I've been seeing this in social media, so not from the book boxes, but just in general in social media. So I think I know, that's why I said I think I know what the book is based on, what it said on the scarf. Okay, so it's actually from Legend Board, so it is another King Arthur retelling. I was thinking Silver in the Bone, but no, so it is Legend Born by Tracy Dion. If you haven't read that book yet, go and read it. It's a very good take on the retelling of King Arthur. And yes, as I said, it's the tea light candle holder by Blanca Design. Blanca Design is appearing quite a lot in these Fairyloot boxes. Oh, okay, sorry, that wasn't supposed to be the reaction. So the tarot cards. If you've watched my other video, I've made a video about this book. Well, it's not a video. I try to make a stop motion thing of it, or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's not really my favorite book. I'm not going to go into details. As I said, I wanted to be a bit more mindful how I review things. So it's not in my top 10 favorite books or my top 20. This is Zayden and this is Violet, and they are from Fourth Wing. If you haven't guessed who they were, or if you don't know who those characters are, it is a very popular book. Not to my liking, but it's funny because that's not how I pictured Zayden. So, dun, dun, dun. So this is, I'm guessing, What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanez. There's our lovely bookmark. Oh, and such a pretty author's note. Again, I'm not going to read it because it's quite long, so I'm going to read it myself, but not to share with everyone because it's basically a whole page long, so can't do that. So it is What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanez. This is pretty. It's very pretty. I think I do prefer this cover than the original. The original will pop up on my screen somewhere here. Oh. So this is the art design. It's not really a dust jacket anymore, is it? It's more of like a poster. It's so pretty. Like, I'd want to put this in a frame and just have it in my library. The book in itself is also very pretty. Look at those foiled covers. See, it looks like a library book, doesn't it? Which is like one of those old encyclopedia books. So it's quite pretty. I'm not a fan of, is it peach? Pink? But it's pretty. It's prettier and I like it better than the last month's book, I think. I think this is a love story. So in the glittering society of 19th century Buenos Aires, Inés Oliveira has everything except the one thing she really wants. Her parents, who frequently leaves her behind on their globe-trottering adventure. Then she receives a terrible letter. Her parents have passed away in mysterious circumstances. Determined to uncover the truth, she sets sail for their last port of call, Cairo, bringing only her sketch pads and an ancient ring that her father sent to her for safekeeping. But upon her arrival in Egypt, the ring flares with ancient magic and Inés is thrust into a treacherous game that could threaten her life and into the path of her new guardian's infuriatingly handsome assistant who seems determined to thwart her at every turn. So it is a love story, I believe, and I believe it might also be enemies, rivals to lover. I think that's the trope. So that's the December Fairyloot box. Now let's open the January box. So this is the January. Okay, so we're a little bit pretty in pink. There's a little bit of pretty in pink happening here. Oh, we've got the lunch bag. So this month we've got a lunch bag. So this is our lunch bag. Let me just zip that up so you can see it in its full glory. So this is the lunch bag. A little too purple for my liking. Lilac, purple. Very pastel for me. So this is our lunch bag designed by Bloody Boo. There you go. Try and say that 3 times. This is inspired by the Mysterious Society of Lady Scoundrels by India Holton. I've never heard of the book. Okay. Right, let's see what's next. We've got... Is this an apron? I think we've got an apron. Yes, it is an apron designed by Forensics and Flowers. And it is inspired by Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. Okay, also haven't heard of that book. But look at the apron. It is like a half apron, so it's not a full apron though. Still very pretty. The next one, okay, we have a little brooch. A fragile enchantment brooch. Designed by Jez Hawk. And the portrait art is by Neru.sky. Let's see the brooch. Oh, look how pretty that is. And the next one, we've got a ceramic flower pot. Emily Wilde's encyclopedia is making its debut again. Even the boxes are so pretty, aren't they? Like, sometimes I think, oh, I don't want to keep all these boxes because what am I going to do with them? But they're quite pretty. Let's see. Oh, this is cute. I hope I don't drop it. See, it's very pretty. This will be cute for like putting herbs on your windowsill. You know, a little bit of rosemary, thyme, things like that. I'm probably going to put it on my library or bookshelf rather than use it for a flower pot, but that's me. So our tarot cards of the month is the 9 of Moons and the 10 of Moons, respectively. 10 of Moons, 9 of Moons. I don't know who they are again. Let's see. So it's Neve and Kit. So characters from A Fragile Enchantment by Alison Saft. I don't know about that book. Have you read that book? Maybe it's the book of the month. Let's see. There is the bookmark. She's so pretty. She's so cute. I feel like she'll be a fun friend. Never a dull moment with this friend. That's the author's note. Pretty character art. So yes. A Fragile Enchantment is our book for January. That's why I didn't know who they were. So this is the book cover. It's nice. Very glossy. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is a reversible dust jacket. I will definitely be using this side, I believe, rather than this side. So this design is definitely what I'll be using. The book itself is very pretty though. Like, I love how they've done it. Look at that. And then the edges, they're pretty. Let's see the inside. Okay. Oh, okay. This is what's on the inside. Okay, so I think it's a magical dressmaker. Let's see. She embroidered until Kit's breathing evened out beside her, until it fell quietly into rhythm with hers. A Fragile Enchantment. Let's see what the book is about. I didn't really hear about this. In glittery Avonland, nobles attend candlelit balls while unrest brews among the working class. Renowned dressmaker Neve is tasked with designing the prince's wardrobe for a royal wedding. But the magic in her blood that lets her stitch emotions and memories into fabric is the same magic that will eventually kill her. Cursed and alone, Neve finds herself drawn to the prickly, cold prince, and an unlikely friendship begins to blossom into something more. That is, until an anonymous gossip column is released, exposing their chemistry and threatening scandal. Ooh. We all love a bit of scandal. As tension rises within the royal court and protests rage outside its walls, Neve must decide what cost she is willing to pay for a future and a love she never thought possible. Oh, well, it's very timely for February. So those are our 2 Fairyloot boxes. Let's open the 2 UK-based book boxes. Yes. Let's do that. Let's do Illumicrate. Why not? Next up, we've got Illumicrate. This is also a UK-based book box. So let's do the 2 UK ones. Murder Mystery. January 2024. Okay, so it is a murder mystery themed. Let us see. Let us see. Let me chuck my rubbish away first. Okay. Oh, this came very timely. So it's another pop socket. Mine broke, so it's very good, very timely. The Ministry of Alchemy, Enchantments, and Supernatural Entities. I have no idea where this is from. Let's see. This is Ministry of Alchemy phone grip, designed by the Bitter Season, and oh, okay, it's inspired by a Master of Jinn. I haven't read that book yet, but it's handy. Next, we've got a library stamp, inspired by the Wayward Children series. Let's see. So this is quite cute. It has this, I don't know if you can see it, it just says belongs in the library of, and then it has a blank thing that you can write your name on it. This is quite cute. I love it. I like stamping my books. I've actually I got a stamp for Christmas, so I've been stamping my books away. Okay. Ooh, look at this. I'm so excited. I think I know who these characters are. But because, you know, as I said, I'm a sucker for bookmarks. I really like it when Bookboxes gives you bookmarks. You know, who doesn't like a bookmark? Can anyone have enough bookmarks just like us? Can anyone have enough books? I believe this is Bryce Quinlan. Oh my god, what's the werewolf's name? The werewolf, the friend. Hunt, of course. Oh, Lehaba. For those of you who have read this, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to spoil it, this character made me cry like I was 4 years old. And this is the brother. God, what's the brother's name? But this is the brother. This is the half-elf brother. Yeah, so this is from Crescent City. So this is bookmark set by Mer Wild, and it features the characters of the Crescent City. They gave me 5. I've got 5 bookmarks. That means I get to buy 5 more books. Next is, I don't know. Let's see what it is. I think it's an apron again. Has everyone suddenly liked cooking? All of a sudden? Everyone seems to be getting aprons. Oh, but look at that. That is so cute. If this is not inspired by a wizard's guide to baking, I'll be so... Yes, it is. So this is Cinnamon and Gingerbread Apron, designed by Joanne Palmer. And it's inspired by a wizard's guide to defensive baking. It's so cute. There you go again. You see? Okay, this looks like a diary. It says the best stories are found between the pages of a passport. Oh, okay. Good book, actually. Maybe it's a Filofax. Filofax-ish. No? Yes? Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a sticker book. So this is designed by Jane Tibbett. So it's a reusable sticker book. What do you do with it? Do you put your stickers and then peel them off? I'm not quite sure. So this is the book of the month from Illumicrate. Let's see what they've got. So it's Voyage of the Damned by Frances White. It's quite a substantive amount of thickness for a book. We can get murdered tomorrow. Tonight we party. Let's see. 12 magical blessings. 12 days at sea. 1 chance to stop a killer and save the world. Before I do that, actually, let me show you the book. So this is the book. These are the edges. I mean, it's quite simple, but pretty design. And that's the back. Let's see if it's got a reversible dust jacket or if there's any art. No, there isn't. Okay. Oh, okay. Nothing but... pretty though, look at that. Just imagine that being behind here. It's so pretty. Okay, let's see what the book is about. So, for 1,000 years, Concordia has maintained peace between its provinces. To mark this incredible feat, the Emperor's ship embarks upon a 12-day voyage to the sacred goddess's mountain. Aboard are the heirs of the 12 provinces of Concordia, each graced with a unique and secret magical ability known as a blessing. Except one. Okay, I cannot say the name. Ganymede Biscaro. Class clown, slacker, and all-around disappointment. When a beloved heir is murdered, everyone is a suspect. Stuck at sea and surrounded by powerful people without a blessing to protect him, odds of survival are slim. But as the bodies pile higher, Ganymedes must become the hero he was not born to be. Can he unmask the killer and their blessings before this bloody crusade reaches the shores of Concordia? Or will the Empire as he knows it fall? Very interesting. I think, so it's a mix of fantasy and murder mystery. Two genres that I love. So I think I am going to read this. Oh, I didn't show you the bookends. So I'm guessing this is the ship that's going to sail from Concordia. Very menacing looking ship. I think it was the ship that murdered her. Very menacing ship. Look at that. But anyway, as I was saying, two of my favorite genres. So it's a murder mystery and fantasy. So it'll be an exciting read. I mean, obviously, I probably won't read it in February because that's putting a little bit damp on Valentine's month, isn't it? Reading a murder mystery. So I might read this in March. But yeah, so those were the ones from Illumicrate. So Fairyloot and Illumicrate, I believe, are UK-based book boxes. Now for our last and final box is Owlcrate. So this was actually my first book subscription box, and I believe it's based in Canada. I might be completely wrong, but I think that's where it's based. Let's see. The famous Owlcrate shredded paper. So the January box is called Enchanted to Meet You. This is our spoiler card. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so this is Howl's Moving Castle. So it's one of those pins. So Owlcrate does this thing yearly where they do a pin, but this is a pairing. It's quite cute. You can't quite see that, but it's movable. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be movable, but it's cute. I think we've got another apron. Maybe 2024 is the year of cooking. Maybe it's not an apron. Let me open it first before I make a fool out of myself. No, yes, I did make a fool out of myself. It's a nice tote bag. Quite pretty. So this is the hollow. Oh, spoiler cards. Let's see who it's from. So the enamel pin is designed by... Oh yes, I do apologize. I think it's Sire, inspired by Howl's Moving Castle. Tote bag is inspired by Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. Pretty tote bag. Okay, we've got some coloring kit. Indulge in some romantic self-care with this coloring kit. So this coloring kit is inspired by... So it's inspired by Bridgerton, Outlander, and Pride and Prejudice. So it's inspired by some classics. And it says it at the back, again, me not looking at things properly. So this is... Oh, okay. What is this? That's that. What does it say? If you're afraid of your own dreams, you're welcome in mine. So this is Strange the Dreamer, inspired by Strange the Dreamer. It's a reusable napkin. Okay. It's a reusable napkin. Dreamer reusable dishcloth. That's cute. So we've got another Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies inspiration again. Okay. Oh, it's a metallic bookmark. And I think it's Emily's dog. I've got the book, but I haven't read it yet. I think Emily has a dog, so maybe it's Emily's dog. We've got this. I don't know what this is again. So the metal bookmark, Emily Encyclopedia. Oh, it's part of the coloring set, I think. I'm guessing we've got some... Yeah, so I think these are the ones that we color in with Bridgerton and all those inspired. Oops. And the pièce de resistance, the book of this month, exclusive edition. Owlcrate does pack their boxes very snugly. So this is the book of the month. And it's A Fragile Enchantment by Alison Saft. Oh, okay. So it's the same as Fairyloot. Now I remember why I did put a pause on the Owlcrate one, because this is, as I said, this is a Canadian-based book box. And what I found was that Owlcrate and Fairyloot released the same book. So I was having double copies of books. So I think it happened with, I can't remember which books they were, but I remember why I've put it on hold, because Fairyloot and Owlcrate seemed to me, I think I had about 5 boxes and I saw that they did release the same book. So what I was having 2 special editions of the same book. I mean, it's okay. Who doesn't like 2 special editions of a book? But in terms of pricing and money-wise, you know, when you're getting 2 books of the same, I had to choose the one that's closest to me, the UK version of Fairyloot. So this is their design. I do like this though. I like the foiling. Look at that shimmer. And this is the art again. It's not a reversible dust jacket, as I've said, because most of them aren't anymore. They're just kind of like art designs. So I'm not going to read you what it is, what the spoiler is anymore, because I've already mentioned it in the Fairyloot one. So hopefully, I know this is a little bit of a longer unboxing, as I've had 4 boxes to unbox. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, happy reading!